Alright, so today I'll be unboxing the Aeropex Aftershokz. So right now I'm using the AirPod Pros, and I mean they're pretty good, but the problem is right now there's a software update that caused the active noise cancelling and transparency mode to kind of not work very well, and it keeps buzzing in my ear. But the main reason why I got these was because every time I went running with my AirPod Pros, my ears would sweat. And I mean, yeah, the AirPod Pros are like waterproof, but it keeps falling out of my ear. I don't know if you guys have this problem or not, because they're pretty damn hefty and big on the outside. So every time I run, the weight just starts pulling them out of my ears. And it's really annoying because every 5 minutes I have to just clean out my ears, push it in a bit more, or else it'll just literally fall out on the floor. So I decided to get these because I used to have the Aftershokz trekz titanium, which I loved. I used to wear them all the time. They would be just on my head or around my neck. That is until it broke, which I was really sad about. But this one is apparently the upgraded version of the trekz titanium, which then upgraded to the Air and now to the Aeropex. So we'll be unboxing this. Inside the box, there are just two simple packages. The first one is the Aeropex itself, as you can see here, which is nicely, it's very light. So these are bone conduction headphones, and from what I feel, I don't think I'm gonna notice these when I put it on my head. This is the travel pack, or I guess it's like the travel carrying case. Has a nice magnetic build, but the whole thing is rubber and it's a bit soft, so I wouldn't rely on this carrying it going through some rough terrain or rough situations, because this seems pretty flimsy. But inside we have, alright, so first we have a nice pair of earplugs. So I guess that's like the passive noise blocking, so you can actually get some better sound quality, since the whole point of these is that you can actually have spatial awareness while you're running or while you're doing activities, because they actually don't block up your ears. They vibrate right in front of your ears so that you can actually hear the music but also hear what's going on around you. So what I like about this is they actually give two wires, despite them being a proprietary charging cable. So this is actually not USB-C or not micro USB. It's a magnetic charging cable, which is kind of like the MagSafe in Apple computers, but it looks pretty solid. It's a small magnetic charging cable that just clips on to the magnetic charging port like this. And I guess it only goes on one way because magnets got north and south, right? So there's user guide, moisture detection alert, and tutorial on how to quick start it. So that's about it. Let's try it on. All right, so I fit everything into this case. The form factor is a lot smaller than the previous trekz titanium, and the whole thing basically just curls up, and you can actually fit almost everything: the charging cables, the earplugs, and the headphones. They actually fold a bit and have a really small form factor, yeah. So let's try it on. There's a button here to turn it on. Okay, first of all, these have a lot more bass than the previous model, and the volume actually goes up pretty high, surprisingly. I don't know about the leaking of sound. You guys can tell me if there's any leaking. But this is a max volume, and I feel like I need a shout for you to hear me, but I don't think you can hear me that loud, hear the music that loud. Alright, so the thing about the previous model, the Aeropex trekz, was that when you turned up the volume really loud, it would actually start vibrating and it would be really annoying on your ear. And I don't know, I think that was just probably some poor design, but they really changed it up a lot this time, and I can say that the vibration is negligible, and seriously, you can't tell if there is a big shake or not. It's just very subtle, and most of the vibration actually produces sound instead of just annoyance on your ear, you know? So I think it's a pretty good quality, and yeah, I think it's worth it. It's good for running, good for daily use. These things are probably gonna live on my neck now.